The way that M. tuberculosis works is that the thick wax-like lipid called mycolic acid protects it from permeability by the phytostatic compounds. The mycobacteria can actually live inside of the vacuoles and even aren't easily attacked by the lysosomal enzymes. Surfactant protein D in the alveoli inhibit phagocytosis of Mycobacterium tuberculosis by blocking some of the residues on the bacterial cell wall. This gives kind of an example of the way that the infection in the latent stages actually works versus in the active disease. Mycobacterium tuberculosis is spread by breathing in the expelled droplets from somebody with an active TB infection. You're at a higher risk of infection of TB if you are in close contact with somebody with infectious TB, such as a person working or living with people who are themselves infected, people who work in hospitals, homeless shelters, or correctional facilities with a lot of other people where infection might be prevalent, person who is immigrated from part of the world with high levels of TB if you're in close contact with them, and a child under the age of 5 with a positive TB test. Signs and symptoms of TB include a bad lingering cough, coughing up blood, chest pain, fever, fatigue, night sweats, and weight loss. A person can have the bacterium and not have any symptoms. In this case, they aren't contagious. This type of infection is called latent TB. Doctors diagnose TB through a number of ways. One is the mantotuberculin skin test. This is when a protein is injected under the skin of the arm if you've been infected with TB, or actually if you've only been exposed to TB, a reaction will show. Blood test is another way that the doctor can look for it. Chest x-ray, if the infection is active, the doctor will be able to see it in chest x-ray or in a sputum culture. What they'll do is that they will perform an acid-fast differential stain, which differentiates acid-fast bacteria such as Mycobacterium tuberculosis from other non-acid-fast bacteria. Treatment, so there is an immunization from an attenuated strain of Mycobacterium bovis, and it is offered in some places, but in the US the CDC recommends against it because it doesn't have a high success rate, and it can also cause a false positive. The disease that M. tuberculosis produces can be deadly, but treatment includes antibiotics. And it is important to note that Mycobacterium tuberculosis continues to evolve, and this is especially evident with new emergence of forms that are antibiotic resistant. And that's all for me, guys. Thanks.